I've said it before and I'll say it again. I absolutely love going to the movie theater in Japan and watching these movies, these Kamen Rider and Sentai movies. They're always a lot of fun. And yes, we did go watch the summer movies for Kamen Rider GAVV and GOZYUGER. Yay! And we also watched the Fantastic Four. Actually, I got these stickers. I bought these, but yeah. Very, very cool. Really, really good movie. We will do a review once Alex and Gary watch Fantastic Four. So we're gonna be doing a review together. Lots of exciting stuff. But yeah, anyways, we gotta talk about Kamen Rider and Sentai, GAVV and GOZYUGER. We're gonna get into my review of the movies, but first I do want to talk about everything that I got at the theater, because Japanese movie theaters are really cool and they usually give out like free things, or you can also buy some stuff at their shop too, which is always exciting. So let's take a look at the free stuff first. Yeah. So first off, I got this book. Yeah, actually, this is the only free thing I got. This book, this Gochizo book. Look at that. It's all like a little pamphlet. And it has, yeah, just things about, different Gochizo and all the different Kamen Riders and stuff. And it also comes with stickers. Stickers are always fun. I love those. So yeah, very, very, very cool. I don't know how long they're gonna be giving this out, but probably like maybe the first weekend or until supplies last. So yeah, awesome that I got that. Wasn't expecting that really. And then, the things that I bought, you just saw the pamphlet. I always love getting these. I get these every time I go see a Kamen Rider Sentai movie. But yeah, it basically just has like information and stuff about both of these movies. They also have like some like interviews and things like that from some of the cast and things like that. So some other fun things. There's also a few things about the Super Sentai. Ooh, there's some other stuff in here I didn't see. The Super Sentai exhibition that is happening very, very soon in Tokyo, which I'm very excited about. I got my ticket already. Super excited to go, so I'll be going to that very soon. And then, last but certainly not least, I did get this little keychain. Very, very fun. This is the Go Ranger. Actually, it's a GOZYUGER ball. Was it the hurricane? Yeah, hurricane ball thing that they use to like do the finisher or whatever, or at least Go Ranger does. But GOZYUGER does use this in the movie. I don't think that's really a spoiler. That's already shown in the trailer. But yeah, very cool. Actually, let's open this up. Why not? But yeah, no, super, super fun time at these theaters, man. There's always a lot of good like merch and stuff at these theaters. There's like a big acrylic stand of Tega Sword Origin, which was absolute. Like, I was tempted, but I was like, it was really big. It was it was a really big acrylic stand. I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I need to get the action hero for Tega Sword Origin, so it's like, why? I don't know. I don't even know where I would put that acrylic stand. But there are some other things like other acrylic stands and little buttons and pins and whatnot. But yeah, that's always a fun time. But I'm trying to get you. Look at this! Oh my good. Oh, I'm not even showing it. Here you go. That's awesome. That is so cool. If you kind of just see that, yeah, I got all the different colors. They changed pink to the black and pink, that black pink that that's shown in or that Goju Unicorn has, obviously. And then they got the little logo for the movie right there. Bam. Resurrection of Tega Sword. Very, very cool. All right, so yeah, that's all the stuff I got, and let's get into the movie now. When it comes to this review, I'm gonna avoid bigger spoilers. Not that there's like a lot of spoilers to be said, honestly, because Bandai ends up kind of spoiling the movies themselves with toy releases and toy announcements and things like that. But I'm gonna try to avoid like there's like one thing, a couple of things that were kind of like bigger reveals in the movie. Give or take, not really, but he's kind of not really. But you know, I'll let you guys watch the movies. How about that? You guys can watch the movies, and check out, you know, those big reveals and whatnot. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of jump into the movie, my thoughts, and just my overall experience. So this is gonna be kind of a different video than my typical review videos. I usually kind of spill all the beans, right? I think you guys might be used to that, but this is going to be kind of a different type of video there. So, let's jump into it then. So first, of course, GOZYUGER. Now, the GOZYUGER one was shorter than the Kamen GAVV one. The GOZYUGER one was, I want to say it was longer than a normal episode. Like a little longer than a normal episode. Maybe like 35 minutes long. I'm not too sure, honestly. I didn't time it or anything. But that one's a lot of fun. The GOZYUGERs have to basically do a bunch of trials. And they're a bunch of fun trials in order to save Tega Sword Sama, in order to fight the bad guy. Basically, Tega Sword Sama was trapped in like statue form because of the big bad in the movie, whose name I can't remember. It was like Penema. I don't remember. It's the big blue guy in the trailer. Pretty cool design. And so yeah, they basically have to kind of just do a bunch of fun volleyball, like a beach volleyball game, in order to and some other trials in order to, you know, those number one battles in order to try to save Tega Sword Sama. Goju Wolf does use the Go Ranger Sentai ring. I don't know how he got the Go Ranger Sentai ring. I'm not caught up on GOZYUGER. I'm like a few episodes behind, so maybe he got it during the episodes. Like, that's very much a possibility. But I'm not sure. But he does use it. It's in the trailer, right? Really, really cool to see Goju Wolf using Aka Ranger. At one point, the GOZYUGERs are captured, and Goju Wolf, Hoeru, is able to reach out to Tega Sword and is like, I actually, I don't remember exactly what he says, but probably, you know, power of friendship or whatever. or more like, I think the GOZYUGERs and people all around the world use their kind of desires to, like, you know, help, like, fight the bad guys, essentially. So, yeah, they're free. The GOZYUGERs go free. Tega Sword becomes Tega Sword Origin, the red form, which looks really, really cool. And they announced the Premium Bandai DX version for that. So, hey, there you go. There's more money to spend. And yeah, I guess Tega Sword Origin kind of just gives people Sentai rings to transform. And it's absolutely wild. Like, I won't say everyone who transformed, because I think that might go into a little bit of spoilery kind of territory. But I will say, because this has been talked a lot on the internet already, Kamen Rider Gotchard's actor, I forgot his name, Jin? You know, our boy, Hotaro. Yeah, he's in the movie. Not as Kamen Rider Gotchard, but as just another character. And he transforms, and you can guess which Sentai he transforms into. Let me know in the comments. If you know, just let us know in the comments. Because it makes sense. You know, like they were slick with that. They tried to be slick with that, right? It's pretty cool though. It's a cool reference. But anyways, of course Brydon is there, right? They don't like this blue guy. They don't like the blue bad guys. So yeah, that's a thing there. And yeah, all these people become Universe Warriors. Like, they all henshin. That's basically the tagline of the movie, right? All of humanity become these Sentai Warriors, and all of humanity do become these Sentai Warriors. It's pretty crazy. Like, that final battle between, like, Tega Sword Origin and all the Reds versus, you know, the big bad guy. Pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty wild. It's it's comedic. It's pretty comedic, but it's pretty cool at the same time. You know, it's very silly, but it's awesome at the same time. It's very classic Super Sentai. Now, before I get into the Kamen movie, I do want to say I did have my concerns about this movie just because of how it was promoted. It seemed like this was going to be like a big 50th anniversary celebration of Super Sentai. And in some ways it is, right? Especially with all these people, everyone in all of humanity becoming Super Sentai, right? Like, that's pretty cool. Like, that's awesome. But would I say that this is a celebration of the 50 years of Sentai? Like, is this the celebration of 50 years of Super Sentai? Like, is this like on the same level as like Gokaiger, Goseiger 199 Heroes, right? Is it on the same level as that? Absolutely not. It is not on the same level as that. I would say no, it's not. I would even argue it's not even on the same level as Zenkaiger. What was it, episode 0 or whatever they called it? Like the movie before the show premiered. I would even say not even to that level. Definitely not like Superhero Senki level either, right? So I'm still hoping for like a big Super Sentai anniversary movie. I don't know what that, or like some sort of special VSNX. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hopefully something, because, you know, it's 50 years, right? It's 50 years of Super Sentai. That's way bigger than like 35 years or 45 years, right? That's a huge, huge like milestone right there. So I'm hoping they do something. But, you know, not that, you know, it's not that I didn't enjoy the movie or anything. The movie was a lot of fun, and seeing all those people transform into the Universe Warriors was also really, really cool. I think that was definitely my favorite part of the movie. But yeah, I'm hoping for something more in terms of like big 50th anniversary celebration for Super Sentai. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I got everything crossed. So, but it was a fun time. It had like your classic kind of Super Sentai tropes, going into like a different dimension and like doing all these #1 hero battles or whatever. Big thumbs up for the GOZYUGER movie. Awesome stuff. So now let's get into the Kamen movie. Now the Kamen movie is longer, right? It's the longer of the two movies. That's just how these summer movies goes. That's how these things go. Kamen Rider is just the more popular of the two franchises, so that's just how that goes. Again, that was a fun movie. It was a fun movie because most of the movie was taken place, or at least the main narrative was taken place, in this other dimension, this other, like, this candy land type of dimension, which was really interesting. It was really interesting to see like these different versions of these characters that we already know. So like, our boy Shoma, he gets trapped in this candy land world, whatever you want to call it, after he fights one of the villains in that world who ended up in the main world. This is a world where it's happy, it's fun, no bad things happen. Even the Stomach family, they're not like the villains really of this world. It's actually these other people that are called, what are they called? Like mutars or something. It kind of sounded like mutants, I think. I think that's what they were going for, but it wasn't mutants. I don't remember, but the evil this dude right here, yeah, he's like in charge. He's like the main villain. of the villain faction here, of the mutars. Yeah, he's big scary bad guy. He transforms into Kamen Rider Carius, something like that. It's like there's Kamen Rider Carius C1. Like this is a different. It's his first form is C1. I think it's another form later on in the movie, because toys. But basically, yeah, Kamen Rider Gabu, he has to fight this boy, and he also meets like this world's Shoma. Like I feel like this is like some Marvel stuff, like some Marvel multiverse stuff. Honestly, this is what it feels like, because the Shoma in this candy world, it he doesn't have the same face or anything, right? Like it's a different. He looks different from Shoma. Very similar in clothing and hairstyle and whatnot, and like mannerisms and things like that. But like face, like he's not the same person. But like the Sachika in the candy world is Sachika. Like it's the same looking Sachika, but obviously Sachika doesn't know Shoma from the normal world. But like Shoma in this candy world is also, his name is not Shoma. His name is Taorin. Taorin, I believe is what his name is. And his actor is also like in Fantastics. Some of the actors actually in this movie are in Fantastics, which is that boy group that does the Kamen Rider Gabu theme song. So that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. But anyways, yeah. So that's very interesting that they did that. It reminded me of like Marvel multiverse stuff. Like some people, how some people look the same in these other multiverses while other people don't look the same, but they share the same name, and some people don't share the same name. It's very interesting. But anyways, yeah, so basically Shoma meets like this world's Sachika, this world's Hanto, and Ram. I forget his name. Why don't I remember his name right now? You know what I mean. So very, very interesting. And then meanwhile, while all this stuff is happening, the people that we know in the main universe, I'll call it the main universe, they're trying to find a way to get Shoma back, or like find Shoma. At one point, Shoma, Otherworld Sachika, and Taorin, they make like a gingerbread house, right? And as they're eating the gingerbread house, that's when they get those new gochizo that were being promoted. So this castle one, which is really cool. That makes sense, right? It's a gingerbread house. They're eating the gingerbread house. They get a house, gochizo, right? That makes sense. They also get this one, which is the Weihasu one, which is just a repaint of the Keikin gochizo. I believe these gochizo are gonna have sound in them. They, again, premium Bandai, right? You're gonna be able to buy those on premium Bandai, and I believe there's sounds in them. Taorin tries to use that gochizo to fight because he does also have a belt or a stomach like Shoma. I don't want to spoil why Taorin has the belt. That's something that you can watch for. But you just need to know that he did try to use his belt and his gochizo, the castle, what's it called? The Hexenheim. I believe it's the Hexenheim gochizo. Very interesting name. Yeah, he tries to use it in his belt, doesn't work, and bad things happen to Taorin, which I'm also not going to spoil. Let me talk about the Kamen Rider Z's cameo. Yes, we knew that Kamen Rider Z was showing up in this movie for the first time. He's cool. Like, this is interesting because I want to say that this is the first time that the face actor actually shows up in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, he shows up. Like, the face actor, we got to look at his face. We know who he is. So they actually announced it on their official pages and everything, and here he is. He's very ace coded, Ukiyo ace coded, Kamen Rider Geats coded. Yeah, it's giving Geats vibes, honestly. It's giving Geats. But very, very cool. No, his first fight was really cool. Pretty short. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It felt shorter than last year's Gabu's fight in Gochard's movie. And shorter than Gochard's fight in Geats' movie. And shorter than Geats' fight in Revice's movie. But yeah, no, it was a shorter fight. We did get at least we did get a glimpse of who he is, though. That is pretty cool. He does do the fake out, right? He's about to put the belt on his waist, but then he's just like, nope, just kidding, and then he puts it over his torso, which is really cool. And we also get a look at his, what the heck is that blue form called? Technorom stream, something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. So we get a glimpse of that form, just those, his base form and the blue form. No other forms or anything, but he's pretty cool. Very interesting powers, right? I think he can manipulate dreams in a sense, which is really interesting. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the show. I'm excited for Kamen Rider Zets. I'm excited for that press release also. We're gonna be live streaming whenever that press release is happening. We're gonna be live streaming. Not the actual press release because copyright, but we're going to be live streaming my reaction to it at least. So stay tuned. Later on in the movie, of course, Shoma uses that Hexenheim Gochizo in order to transform into Kamen Rider Gabu Hexenheim, which is also a suit that was previously revealed by Toei and all them. Really, really cool looking suit. It looks really, really nice. I really like it. It reminds me, I think it's been reminding a lot of people of Kamen Rider Rogue from Build. And for a second, I thought they reused parts from Rogue, but they didn't. They didn't reuse any parts from Rogue. They used parts from some other suits, but a lot of it is original, which is really, really cool. He used the other Gochizo, the Wafers Gochizo, just as like an assist Gochizo, which is fine. He defeats the bad guy. Oh yeah, the bad guy also uses this Gochizo, right? To transform. He used that Gochizo to transform into both his forms, by the way. So, but yeah, again, I won't quite spoil how he gets his other form. That's because that's kind of like a big kind of thing that happens in the movie. But yeah, and our Hanto and Vram, Rakia, that's his name. Gosh, Rakia. They find Shoma, they help him out, and everyone goes back to their world, and everybody's happy and stuff. And there's also kind of a big reveal at the end, which also I won't spoil either. But yeah, a lot of fun in these movies. Like this Kamen Rider Gabu movie. It was pretty. I mean, it had like the same kind of beats and everything, right? These Kamen Rider and Sentai movies tend to have kind of like the same kind of beats. So this happens, then this happens, then he gets a power up, then this happens. It's kind of like the same beats, but like there's still a lot of fun because like they do get predictable, but that's kind of the nature of these movies. They're mostly to sell toys. They're you can regurgitate kind of the same format and still get like a new audience every year, right? Babies are being born every year, right? So like it's new kids are getting into like these franchises and whatnot. But it's always interesting to see like the kinds of people that show up to these movie theaters. It's not just kids. It's a lot of different people. It's people in their 20s and 30s, and any gender. Like it doesn't matter who or what you are. Like these movies, these franchises is there for everyone, literally, and everyone and anyone, which is always it's always really, really cool to see. But yeah, no, like the suits in this show are really cool, and this movie were really cool. I really want to get those gochizo, the Hexenheim and the wafers gochizo. I really want to get those especially after seeing this movie. Really, really cool. Yeah. Again, big thumbs up for the Kamen Rider GAVV movie. Fun times. I hope you all can see it in one way or another. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say about these movies. Go watch them. If you ever come to Japan, I highly, highly, highly recommend going during a time when a movie is in theaters. And go watch a Toku movie. Go watch a Sentai or Rider movie. They're a fun time. But let me know what you think of what I thought of these movies. Thank you all so much, everyone, for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Follow us on our social media below. We also have a Discord, so make sure you like toys, collectibles, all that good stuff. And we'll see you all next time.